All right, guys, welcome to Manifest Mowing. Let's make the vision a reality. All right, so in today's video, I want to talk about solo lawn care operators, steps for success in your first year of business. And if you apply these rules, not only will they work in the first year, but plenty of years to come. So, number one, you need to work on your communication with the customer. What I mean by that is you're going to have a set day that you're going to show up to do the job. Don't make the mistakes that I made at the beginning. Don't set an exact time. Give them a time frame. Say if you have 6 jobs to do on a day, and you have your morning set up, and somebody says, "What time are you going to be here?" If you're going to be there, if you want to be there in the morning, don't say 7:30 or 8. Say between 8 and 10. That gives you time. So if something happened, you have some hang-ups with your equipment, you got a late start, you can get there. Same thing with the evening. Just give them a time frame, guys, and it gives you room for some flexibility. Also, if you have jobs set up for the day, and let's say you have 10 jobs on the books for the day, but you're only going to be able to get to 8. Later in the evening, go ahead and send them a text message. Say, "Hello, I was planning to get to you, but some of my jobs ran longer than expected. So I'm not going to be able to make it today, but I will be there tomorrow." The same thing if in the middle of the day it starts raining. Just send a text. "I had you scheduled to hit your property today. However, it started raining. I can't make it today, but I'll be there tomorrow as soon as the weather clears up." People understand these things and they greatly appreciate it. So communication is key. So do that. Number 2 is going to be always keep marketing and doing quotes. It is the lifeline of your business. Without business coming in, there's no money coming in. Regardless of how many customers you think you have, say if you're doing a rotation of 40 or 50, every couple of months or every year, you will lose a small percentage of your people. It's just going to happen. They're going to go with somebody else they know. A friend or family member is going to refer somebody, then they want to give the business to them, or it's not going to fit in their budget anymore. So as long as you keep marketing, I recommend every week, whatever you're doing, if you're doing Facebook ads, Craigslist ads, if you're putting out door flyers, putting out cards on people's mats, you're doing signs, whatever you're doing, keep doing that on a weekly basis. And whenever you hand somebody a card, that is a form of marketing. So do that. As long as you keep marketing and doing quotes, your phone will continue to ring and you will continue to generate money. So do that. The next thing, number 3, is going to be get up early, guys. What do they say? The early bird gets the worm. The earlier you can get started, the more you can fit into your day. Even in the beginning, if you don't have a lot of jobs for the day, say you only have like 2 or 3 jobs. If you take the mindset of, well, I don't have that many jobs, so I'm not going to start till 2 or 3. What's going to happen is your phone is going to ring. Somebody's going to want you to do a couple of quotes, or somebody's going to call and be like, "Hey, I have an emergency pop up. I need my lawn done today." But if you start late in the day, you're not going to have enough room to get to it. So you're going to say, "I'll get to it tomorrow." But the problem is a lot of times these people are going to call somebody else and you're going to lose that business that you could have gotten. So get up early, even if you don't have a lot of jobs, knock those jobs out. Because if you get busy and you use the marketing, and I'll show you guys some other videos, your phone will ring throughout the day. And you can save room towards the end of the day to fit in those quotes or maybe squeeze in some unexpected jobs. But you can only get to that if you get up early and you get on it. So do that. Number 4 is going to be keep you guys some business cards. When you're doing quotes, sometimes people are going to be home. I just leave a card at the door. Business card can also serve as a flyer. If you go door to door, you can sit them in people's doors. You can leave them by their doormat if you don't even want to go to the door. When people are going to drive up on you when you're going to load your trailer, they're going to ask what services you provide on your business card. Put a list of your services you do at the bottom. If you do backyard cleanups, gutter cleanings, leaf removal, fall cleanups, etc., etc., list those services on your card, hand it to them. You can get back to work. They can look at it. They can call you, and anything they might have in mind they want you to do is already listed on the card. So get you some cards, keep them on you, pass them out. Number 5 is going to be answer the phone in a timely fashion. Answer the phone and get back to customers. Some guys don't do this now, or they don't do it anymore. I love to do it. I always answer my phone on jobs. Say I'm mowing a lawn, because I always wear noise canceling headphones. A call comes in, I'm in the middle of mowing. This is a trick that I got. It works great. It'll work for you guys too. I'm mowing the lawn, the equipment's running, somebody calls. I answer the phone while the equipment's running, they hear it. Then I shut off the equipment, take the call. "Hello," tell them who I am, what are they looking for. It's great because they hear you working, they hear the equipment running, They know that you're in the process of providing the service that they called for. So they're going to keep it brief. They're going to get right to the point, and you can get right back to working. And in the event that you can't answer the call, just make sure you get back to these people at some point of the day. You don't even have to call them, just text. Hello, my name is such and such. I missed a call from you earlier. If you're looking for a quote, call me back or text me the address and leave a description of the service you're looking to provide, and I will get back to you or view the property as soon as possible. Leave it at that. A lot of times people will just text you the address, be like, hey, I like my lawn cut. Give me a quote when it's convenient. Hey, I want my lawn and my hedges done. Give me a quote whenever it's convenient. You go by, look at it, send them a quote, and go on from there. Number 6, do the best job possible. This goes without saying. A lot of guys are just here to make as much money as they can. They're fly by night. They come in, they do a job, they leave. They don't care if they do a good job. Guys, your work is a reflection of you. You're trying to build the business. You want repeat business. Word of mouth travels. I'm not saying you have to do the best job in the world. Just put everything you have into it. Do the best you can. It will go a long way with the customer, because in my experience, from what they tell me, a lot of guys just don't care. They know there's enough business out here where they'll never have to go without business. So they just take jobs and they take the money and they run. Don't be like that. Expand your business and grow. Do the best you can. All right, on to the next one. Get the best equipment you can afford. Now, this does not have to be the most expensive equipment. If you followed some of my videos, you know, if all you have is $200 to spend on a push mower, a string trimmer, and a blower, by all means, run with that, because that's how I got started. Like I always say, it's not what you have, it's how you work with what you have. But also, in the same token, you have to know how you were built. If you're not going to go out there and put in that back-breaking labor that's going to take to build it up, and you know you want it a little bit easier, then you have to borrow you some money or raise you some money and start off with a better setup. And there's nothing wrong with that, guys. Just be honest with yourself. The more honest you are with yourself, the better you will be set up to succeed. So get the best equipment you can afford, and then save money in your budget if you have to store the bare minimum of equipment to upgrade as soon as possible. And that's going to lead to our next one. Maintain your equipment. Your equipment is going to be like your vehicle. If you take care of it, it'll take care of you. So change the oil, change the air filters, keep some oil filters, get your stuff serviced on your mowers, keep your belts tightened, keep a backup belt. Learn how to do some of this stuff yourself. Look on YouTube, learn how to clean the carburetor. If you're not good at work like that, find a mechanic. There's plenty of lawn equipment repair shops around your area. Look on Facebook Marketplace, look on Craigslist. Call around to some of these dealers. There's going to be mobile mechanics in my area. I'm sure there's some in your area too. Work on lawn equipment. They will come to your house and work on it there. So just look around, guys. Keep your stuff serviced. It's going to go a long way. It'll last a lot longer, and you will thank me in the long run. The next one is keep you a planner, a daily planner or a calendar or notes on your phone. It's going to get all jumbled up. You try to keep it up here. You're going to take a phone call off on Monday. You're going to tell somebody you're going to do a job for them on Thursday, and you're going to forget. I have an 18 by 24 calendar at home, about like this. For each month, I have my jobs written out for the day, whether it's 12 jobs or 5 jobs. I have the name of the person, it's in my phone, I have the address, and I just mark them off as I get them done. So guys, each day you can look at it, see what you have coming up for the next day, and it's just easier to keep up with it. So the next thing is going to be, over time, raise your prices. Expenses are going to go up over time. And if you just start off thinking, I'm just going to do these jobs for the bare minimum to undercut people, you won't be in business long. All the money you make is not going to be profit. You have to put fuel in your vehicle. You have to put fuel in your equipment. You have to maintain your equipment. You have to pay taxes. If you get really busy over time in the future where you're doing 10 yards plus a day, and you feel yourself starting to burn out by Wednesday, you're going to want to do like I did sometimes. You might want to hire some people to work with you 2 days a week. But if you only figured into your prices enough for expansion of your buying new equipment and maintaining your equipment, and your initial profit, you didn't save enough room for expansion to grow down the road, you're going to run into bringing people on, but it's not going to be worth it for you to employ them because you're not making enough money. So in your prices, save room for expansion so you can grow. Because if you don't, you'll be out of business soon. So just what I do is annually, I just raise my price a little bit, if it's just a couple of bucks. It's going to keep you up with the times, guys. The price of everything else goes up over time. Your service should go up over time too. And that's going to lead to the next one. Be firm with your prices. In the beginning, I know you just need to make money. If you need to low ball a little bit, just get some money coming in, do that. But this is going to line up with another principle I said earlier. If you're doing the best job that you can do, you know that your job you're doing is going to be worth the price that you're asking. So just be firm on your prices. Say if somebody just wants you to cut a front of your lawn, and that's it, and it's a small lawn. You have to be realistic. You're not going to load up your equipment and drive to this property and do a lawn for $20. It's just not feasible. People understand every business has a minimum that they charge. Figure out a minimum that you want to charge and just stick with it. Whether it's $45, $50, do some research, see what other guys are charging, pick one for you, stick with it, and run with it. And this last one's going to be a bonus, guys. Start where you are. Have no shame in that. Go for what you know. Expect to win. Expect to get this business off the ground. Expect for it to work. Expect for it to be successful. Put your best foot forward, and it will. And just never give up. If you do those 3 things and you apply the principles on this list, you will be successful. So if this helped you out, please like and subscribe. Thank you guys, and I'll see you on the next one.